scare them off at that point?
Well, I just listen to them. I look at them. I listen to them. I hope that's relaxing. Try and talk normally. Yeah. I talk quietly. I try not to make any sudden moves. No, usually they're just, if they're awestruck, well then they're not going to be spending a lot of time staring at me. They're going to move on.
Now, you know, this is interesting. We're going to.
Where's he going?
I don't know.
The thing of it all is getting an autograph, although if you think about it scientifically, it's just a scribble, right? To me, it means that they took the time to give to me. They took, I've got a memory of it. And no matter what happens, I can carry, whether it's a piece of paper, whether it's a photo, I carry that around, I look at that, and no matter what anybody does, that's mine. That's my piece of time that they gave to me.
Wow, that's weird. Well, I would always think that just, you know, my own memory would be that. But then again, there was no actor I really wanted to spend time with. Oh, that says a lot, doesn't it?
Why is it meaningful? Because for at least a brief second, you get to meet somebody whose work you admire on the screen and meet them as a real person.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. See, I'm following you all over the country. You realize that?
You have to get security in here.
Thank you.
For sure. Nice to see you again.
Hi.
I was grabbed by a small group of people on my way to the backstage door and had to sign autographs. And there was one young lady, I remember this, her mother, and she came up and she said, "Oh, we love your autograph," and the girl handed out her ticket, which is all she had, and her hands were shaking like this. So it's funny. I can understand being awestruck in say, standing next to Robert Mitchum or Katharine Hepburn or Jack Nicholson or something like that, because you're dealing with an icon. But I'm no icon, and I don't see it myself. I don't see it when people get that excited.
Partly it's just they're giddy because they're meeting people that they consider big. I mean, I'm not big, but you know, in their eyes I'm big, right? So, and they're fun. I mean, they're just the real folk. There's such a spectrum. And if you get them to come down and talk about themselves on a human level, they can be quite interesting. And they can be even illuminating and revealing. And it's good for me to find out that stuff, because I wouldn't have any other way to find that out.
So in a way, approaching someone for their autograph is, instead of just being someone who watches the show, you become part of the show in a way. You know, to be able to say, I've met that person. Look, here's proof. I have a signature in my hand.
Most of the time, they don't even know we're following.
Right, and usually they're pretty congenial.
In fact, sometimes I just take a yellow cab. There's so many yellow cabs that, you know, how are they going to know?
Except one time. One case I can
but that was you were on the bike, that's
okay.
why.
I was on a bicycle.
That sticks out like a sore thumb, that bike.
Right. Well, yeah, it does.
A yellow cab is great.
Yeah.
A yellow cab is great because you don't know which one is which. Yeah, that's.
I think the nature of celebrity is changing with the nature of technology. Celebrity only came about because we had movies and television and a way of mass producing a person's image around the world, that suddenly you could have one person do one act one day and reproduce that act 1,000,000 times for 1 billion people, and everybody be totally mesmerized by that one, whatever, you know, Chaplin's comedy or whatever, that turns you into a huge celebrity megastar.
My take on it is that yes, I have a responsibility outside just working on the show to be responsive to the fans, to be pleasant with them, to leave them with a good feeling.
That's a big fight thing on the internet. What do these people owe us? Do they owe us anything? Do they owe us their lives? No, they do not. They don't owe us their lives. But it's because of us that they make the big bucks and they have the life. And do they have a life because of what they make? Probably not. That's the choice they made. We choose to put them up in a position that perhaps they can't have a life.
I don't know. I don't have a clear fix on any of this. It's such an other world. I mean, I hardly watch TV. I hardly watch TV. How would I know about fans? I don't. You know? I'm involved with my family. I'm involved with my work. I read. I walk on the beach.
Don't go through the light. Don't go through the light.
He's not going through that light unless he wants to get a ticket.
Good. Yeah, policeman right there. That's the only fear I have is that they run the red light and then I'm stuck.
But you know something? Even if that happens, he's not getting too far. You'll still be able to follow him.
I mean, you're obsessed about something that you can't get a hold of. Once you get a hold of it, it no longer retains the power that it once had, right?
Well, you know, I'm getting more instructions to, you know...
We'll just stand up here, we'll still see them.
Yeah, you have to be like really like... Another 50 feet would be okay. You know?
Is it? Yes. Yes. Thank you. Could I get one?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
So you have to be nice now because it's being videotaped. Yeah. Well, in terms of the weather and the location. So, and what are you doing over here?
We're on holiday. We're
Are you
here on
really?
holiday and we're wanting to visit all the places that X-Files is filmed.
Oh God! Goodness gracious.
We got lucky. Yeah. We got lucky.
And so we're just all over Vancouver.
Yeah, this is our first day here.
Is it really?
Yeah. We came up the mountain and we
You
saw
hit
these
Taters.
XF signs. Yeah.
For sure. I know, it's so awesome. It could have easily rained today as well.
I know. We were here last September and that's all it done was rain.
Well, you know that happens.
It's like home.
Well, excellent meeting you guys.
Thanks
and
a
I'm sure
lot.
if you want to come down and have a look at the, you know, the shooting, you can do that.
That'd be great.
Yeah, brilliant.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Nick, for your time.
Yeah.
Bye.
So we're just down here. No worries if you want to come by.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. I want to go over. Wait, push See ya. Oh, you're so gorgeous. Oh, do you not think? Oh, I can go home happy. You can die happy.
59 is back up all the way to the Queensboro Bridge.
You know, I certainly hope that he's not going over the Queensboro.
You know what he could be going? This is outside possibility, but if he goes over to Queensboro, he'd be going to Silver Cup Studios, which is in Long Island City, right off. You make that right when you come off the bridge. I'm gonna bet.
Now we're going all the way out.
Yeah, I think he's going to one of two different places. He's either going.
He could be going to the airport.
If he's going to LaGuardia, no, I mean if he's going to Kennedy Airport. Yeah, this would probably be the way to go to Kennedy. If he's going to LaGuardia, he should have gone uptown and taken the Triborough Bridge to the Grand Central Parkway. But if he's going to Kennedy, what he's going to do...
Here we go.
He's going to go over the Queensboro Bridge.
Look at this.
And...
Can't get through.
Gridlock.
Why doesn't this cop move this guy? Unbelievable.